Now, for most people, memories of that day do relate to the round-the-clock news coverage.
Yeah, but for one local psychiatrist here in Westchester, the memories are not of black and white TV images.
Dr. Joseph English of the New York Medical College had a front row seat and participated in some of the key events following the Kennedy assassination. News 12's John Goff continues our Team 12 coverage of the JFK anniversary. He joins us with that part of the story. John.
Well, Janine, for those of us glued to our TV screens that November weekend following John Kennedy's murder, the images are impossible to forget. But we were sitting at a distance, connected with millions of others electronically. Dr. Joseph English, the chairman of psychiatry and behavioral sciences at the New York Medical College in Valhalla, was in the middle of the activities as the nation bid farewell to JFK.
The tension surrounding almost everything that happened was beyond belief.
It's been 50 years since Dr. Joseph English was working as the first chief psychiatrist for the Peace Corps. On November 22, 1963, he was at the Peace Corps' headquarters in Washington with his boss, the president's brother-in-law and the president's sister, Sergeant and Eunice Shriver.
The motorcade moves into the downtown area.
Then the news arrived, which changed everything.
A shocked nation weeps.
The press officer passed us a message that it was a headshot. And then, of course, the next message was that the president had died.
From that point on, Dr. English's weekend was spent helping work out the details of the state funeral for the fallen president. He was also involved in the decision to keep John Kennedy's casket closed. Dr. English and then Defense Secretary Robert McNamara were dispatched to the East Room of the White House to see if it could be an open casket, considering the massive head wounds Kennedy had suffered.
We went in and they opened the casket. And of course, you could see what that shell had done to the back of Mr. Kennedy's head.
Dr. English also worked with McNamara to organize the military participation in the funeral. In the face of some resistance from a general, McNamara gave this order.
If it takes 50 troops, they'll be there. If it takes 500, they'll be there. If it takes 50,000 and we need to mobilize the reserves, start it immediately.
And then on Monday, November 25th, he was asked to walk with world leaders from the White House to the church for President Kennedy's funeral mass.
Right there.
He was there to provide medical assistance, especially for Ethiopian Emperor Haile Selassie.
The emperor was not well, and they were afraid that he might not make it.
I asked Dr. English, 50 years later, what is the lasting effect of that weekend on all of us?
I think we understood in a new way the fragility of life, and that we never know how long or short it's going to be.
Along those lines, there's a well-known story of an exchange between columnist Mary McGrory and Daniel Patrick Moynihan that weekend. McGrory said, "We will never laugh again." Moynihan's response, "Mary, we will laugh again, but we will never be young again."